Shout out to Magdalena. Was that Magdalena? Delania? I was just going over my comments. You said that you was in New York, and what a beautiful place to ride in. Shout out to New York City. I'm just hoping that you're not a robot because many come in many disguise. And y'all go to that brother's page. This brother here is dynamite. I don't know where he's from, but it's I think his page. You might be seeing some clips that I'm uploading if YouTube is not shadow banning because they literally everything that I post, I might can post something on a Thursday. It might take the average person probably Monday to get the video. But check that brother out. Yet, I always find it that, other nationalities, they really in tune, with the elements, with dreams and stuff like that, that we don't always have to run to books. So y'all go to his page. I believe it's 440. I forget the brother name, but just check him out. Join his page. I was just on his page. People worrying him to death. What does this mean when you had this dream? But don't nobody want to give this man a thank you. So I kindly just took $4.99 from off of my, my little, the little symbols that y'all might see that I have, and I gave the guy some money, right? Because man, we want something for free all the time. And I'm looking in the comments and people are saying, I had this dream about this yesterday. But nobody is not saying, hey, you don't even, well, you're going to always get a thank you, but sometimes thank you, we get tired of thank yous, man. We get tired of thank yous. And that's real talk. I know there's some people out here who just get tired of thank you. Thank you. I mean, show me how thankful you are. Thank you. Oh, bro, we getting tired of that. So y'all go to his page. I think it's 044. Y'all should see it. But he gives some enlightenment on a whole lot of things. Sometimes the guys I tap into certain things, some things I just keep to myself. But he really hit home. If you have any dead bugs in your house, he really have a meaning to this stuff. And these are some things that you just need to tap into. You never know why your house is going berserk. You never know, and you just like, man, I stay prayed up, man. I always, treat people kind, but it can be something that your kids brought in the house, right? They could have been visiting one of their friends, and before you know it, they bringing some kind of weird spirits in your home. But y'all go ahead and check them out. Enough of that. I don't want to scare nobody. New York City, shout out to New York sister Magdalene. I believe that's you. Whenever you get this, shout out to you. I'm just hoping you're not a robot because I know many robots want to get back with third eye. Many might say third eye. I'm sorry. I should have never turned on you. Watch somebody laugh. Watch the hearts go, y'all. They probably hold it. They might be at work. We should have just never turned on you, third eye. You were so nice to us. I don't know what happened. We just started smelling ourselves and we saw what you used to do. You showed us, and all we wanted to do is predict numbers just like you do. We're sorry. We're sorry. We bit you. We stuck the knife in your back. We're sorry, third eye. All right, where we go, man? 903. 903 automatically. You might get 5421. This is New York City. Share this out with a friend. I'm looking at the numbers, man. This is New York. Shout out to Lex. Lex, shout out to Pig D. I used to have a robot called South Beach, Miami, whatever that. I always found that strange anyway. South Beach, Miami. You from New York, but of course, New York and Miami they do have heavy ties. I do know that. How do I know? You probably won't never know. But who, whatever that person was, and let me go ahead and get you out of here. Just don't be liking the highs when they come up here. I never seen what's that elite? What is that? We ain't gonna do it. So 122, we looking for this in New York City, but we gonna look at these numbers. This is what I wanted to do earlier when I was asking for some help, but I'm gonna get one of these numbers. I'm gonna take let's see what we're gonna do. You had 903. This is all odd. You gotta watch a triple. This right here bring what's up? One sec. Oh, sorry. Okay. Thank you, Jose. Thank you. Yeah. Mm. So Ty, he brought me my wallet back. See that? That's crazy. Man, Jesus. Well, it's all good. So, where we at? 294 brings you 177. These are some numbers you should consider. Look, here's a here, right here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, New York. New York had 745. Was this is something else, but I think 121 might be getting ready to come out in New York. I'm not sure. But we'll just slide 282 here. Maybe somebody in the comments. They go to love. Oh, there it is. Okay, they go to love. 282. Sometimes you can reverse your numbers, right? It don't mean that it's necessarily going to come out. But sometimes if you just not busy, just go ahead and reverse your numbers. Thank you, man. Brought my wallet back to me. Jesus Christ. You always know somebody probably say, well, do that guy got something for you. If you lost a wallet, do it, hurry up and tell you to come back. Hey, that's what's up, Jose. I'm glad you came back. 177. So you do good things. People just knock on your door and they just give you a wallet. Now I gotta buy him some coffee tomorrow because he didn't have to do that. Wow. Let me take a pause for a minute on that one, man. Damn. That's what's up. See? Could have went in a wallet. If he was just a bad person, took a picture of all the credit cards and dang, that's wow. Gotta do good things. All right, so 931, 458, 066. Where was I at with these numbers? Let's see. I wanted to go somewhere. So we at 930. I'm gonna take 930. I'm gonna show y'all something, and I want y'all to get back. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, we are going to do this. And I hope this number did not come out already. How did this go? Something tells me if I'm going to add it up right. This is New York City. Y'all can share this out with a friend. We're gonna write 952 down for New York. You got this for the whole month. 952 or 652. So we're gonna try to keep these numbers in. All right, so 952 and 652 in New York. Just because of your 903, we're gonna use that. Yeah, we can use that. That was the first drawing at 903. 903. Let's do something over here. If you're new to the page, man, sometimes guys, I be having to do things that people can't see. If somebody want to follow me or try to mimic what I'm doing, I'm gonna make it real hard for them. Normally I just give it to them, but now, when you have trailers, you got to make it hard. You just can't make it easy for no one, right? Uh I'm gonna give you a run for the money, and that's how it's gonna go. So what we're gonna do is here, because we got some smart individuals who proclaim they are smart, but you could lose them, right? Be like those girls many guys used to take home. I remember guys used to take girls home, and a female are swept down that the ride was probably a long ride. The ride was probably from where they got picked up at to where they had to go. They were swept down. The ride was so long. If you hear the stories, but in all actuality, you just got on the highway and that 30-minute ride that you thought you took, it probably would have only took the individual probably 10 minutes, right? Because that individual just didn't want you to know where they live, like far as getting there, right? Because we didn't have cameras in the 90s unless you had a camcorder. So if you was riding or if you was in a car with somebody, you like really had to know your way around the city, right? I got an aunt, man. She's so smart. Every relative used to come to her, take me to this place. She was just like a taxi. We didn't have GPSs and stuff like that. So the average guy get a female and Lord knows, I mean, only they probably knew, well, this is an apartment I rarely come in. This is probably one of the apartments I keep my clothes in, so this is not gonna hurt. But yeah, an average ride, somebody just take you on the highway. And they say, well, girl, where he live? I don't he took me this way and I seen I-95 and we went around here and you pretty much wasn't too far from City Place Mall, or you wasn't too far from, anywhere. But I'm not giving nobody my hand no more. you can't be gracious to people. So in New York, we got another little thing. If you just want to keep some numbers in at 987-112-235, straight across 519, straight across 217, 112 is in the middle. All right. So had I would have known that, you off of here. Everybody just want to say hi. I think y'all can get in when you just say, "Hey, how you doing?" Or let's just leave the hi alone. Because the first thing when I get the hi, oh, that's a robot. When I look at the name, oh, that's a robot. I need a real page, real subs. I shouldn't get off the phone and look at your profile. You've been on YouTube. It says that what you have. I don't know. Stick to the task at hand, bro. 987-112-235. Oh, Jose, I appreciate that, bro. That's what's up, man. Damn. There you go, Maria. See, people like Maria, a real person, right? Could just come up here, good afternoon. See? All that hi, hi, hi. That's not gonna get you in. That's not gonna get you in. Listener support. I'm taking a break. Cool. Okay. Well, are you sure? Okay. I heard us, when you lay off, that's when they pay off. Is it something like that? But you know what you know. Um, let's see. This is New York. So if we done this, we moving off of 903 from your first drawing. Is any of these numbers rocking right now? 915, 217. Uh, okay, 915, 318. None of these numbers. You got 319 right here, but I have a habit of checking when I don't play. Well, if you just gonna either meal do or barbecue, that's when you know, that's what my cousin used to do, right? Hey Slim, man, don't tell me about no number, Slim. Oh, bro, I'm not calling you every day to talk about no number. Why, what's going on now? Because I don't want to know, because I stopped playing. Just don't talk to me. Okay, all right. Okay, I heard you, bro. 2 weeks later, hey Slim, man, guess what, Slim? Man, oh my God, Slim, you're not gonna believe it. Oh my God, what happened, bro? Man, don't you know, bro? You told me don't talk to you about numbers, and you look, man. Yeah, I just peeked at it. I said, how you just peek? How you peek at a number? How do you peek? You pull your phone out, you Google DC lottery, Google MD lottery, and it pop up in your face. What? How do you peek? Oh, nigga, F you. You know what you say. You know what I'm. No, how do you peek? Man, go ahead, Slim, man. You always, bro, just stop. Just stop it. But I could feel you on that, Maria. Hold on for a second. That's how it is. I got you though, but just hold on, because you can't afford to let no number hit you, because that's not a good feeling. All right, so that's New York. So New York, all these numbers are for you. I like New York for 952 and 652. If any other numbers that you like, play it. We do know, whenever you see 903 play 5421, we also know this number just might repeat in New York, right? We know that. We talked about that. I've been looking at DC, and it normally like to do it on Tuesdays, but who's to say that it won't come back out? Um, don't forget the 294. You could easily get 177. Always, when you see 066 play 123. Wow. So these are New York numbers, man. If we looking at these, um, because it might be getting ready to throw New York a pitch so far. If we can go to statistics, and we looking right now, ladies and gentlemen, statistics does work. So say if we want to go with low, low, low. Say if we want to go with hello, hello, high, low, low. Say if we want to go even, even, even. See, I switch the stuff up sometimes. You can go to lottery post. You be seeing that EE stuff, the high, high, low. Somebody tell me right now, and this might be by looking at this, New York. Well, they did. I was going to say New York didn't have a low number. I forgot. Here it is, 402. Those are some low numbers, but it still look like they can give you some more. What are some other low numbers? Oh, 13, 210. These are low numbers because according to New York, y'all had some high numbers, right? 586 is a high number. Not too bad. Well, hi, hello, hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? I could see it in your eye, and I could see it in your smile. And let me start. Lionel Richie, man. 892. High, low. Well, that's a high, low. Look like New York might be running these type of things. High, low. So high, low it is. Another high, low might be a 791, right? If you're just looking at what the numbers is doing, today is the 7th. You still got a chance to hop on board and try to figure it out. Don't forget your end numbers are, 'cause that's why I normally like, just starting to play numbers earlier because you get in the middle of the month, man, they throwing out some crazy numbers. These are just end numbers. What does that mean? End numbers, 19 eights, 8 tens. You got some end doubles. Yes, you can say, well, it's 1 1 O N double. Yeah. It's 8 A O a N double. Yes. It's 9 9 O a N double. Yes. It's 9 1 1 a N double. Yes. You got four numbers. You can do it. Numbers that you don't see, zero. So you got your twos, you got your threes, fours, fives, six, it's in sevens, right? Eight, nine. So two, three, four, five, six, seven are your out numbers. Let me know, am I doing this wrong? I think I might be doing this wrong. In and outside what? Outside, not 081s, ends are two, three, fours. Well, however you slice it, these are your numbers right here. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Something else is missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 8, 9, 7, 6. So I think in outside 909081s, and I think these are all ends. Ends overshadows the out numbers, right? So which out numbers I think you get for? And somebody can jump in here because I be forgetting, man. I swear I do. I started this off a while ago. This was probably 3 years ago when I tapped into this, kind of moved on. See, I just don't stand still, guys, when it comes to this kind of stuff, right? So I just don't stand still. So this is for New York. You want to throw Ohio in here, you can. Anybody else? Let's rock and roll. Dag, Jose, I surely appreciate that, man. Wow. You got to be doing something good when your wallet can come back to you. Now, how the hell was my wallet? What was I just doing? Oh, I changed. I just changed, but why would I take? What was I doing? Why you had to take your wallet out, bro? What was you doing? Like, what you changed? Oh yeah, yeah. I just came out of some pants and yeah, yeah. So yeah, so that's I surely appreciate him, and he probably don't even let me treat him to nothing. No man, that's okay, man. No, no, it's okay, brother. It's okay. We look out for each other, right? Yes, Jose. Yes, yes, we do. So that's it. Shout out to New York. I was glad somebody left a comment. I was just going through the phone and I saw that she said she was from New York. Hopefully she's not one of these robots. Because I mean it's no good. If you and a person clash before, right? And it's just no reconciliation. You because I don't be I'm gonna just tell y'all like this, right? I don't have to be up on you personally to know you. See, that's the scary part about me. I could feel you through your texts. I could feel you through your comments. I might even know when you're not feeling like yourself. But I also know if you grind me, if you're an individual who means nobody no good, right? I can sense that. Do I know sometimes, yeah, this person might not be a real person. You want to just keep entertaining them. Yeah, you had your radar on a different channel and you knew this person wasn't who they said that they was, even with their name, their profile. But you just want to let them enjoy the ride. Like, all right, okay. I'm gonna see how long we gonna play this game. I'ma just see until I just say, well, you know what, bro, you played enough. You know, you go ahead and just let people expose themselves, and then you just get them off your page. You just get them off your page. Like, and honestly, it bothered me. And even with the brother Willie guy, he said his name was Willie. I came to the conclusion he wasn't who he said he was. I actually had his phone number, right? But that can do anything. You have apps now that's going to give you a bogus phone number, right? But when you start reading to a person being aggressive, and you're like, whoa, you never really talk to me like this. Like, Negro, who are you though? But that's what I would say. But another individual would say, man, I can say what I want to say to you, but I'm just respectful on the page. But in the way I might say some things, people might say it, oh man, you trying to take a shot at me. No, I'm not. If I'm gonna take a shot, I'm gonna let you know. But our last encounter, you didn't say play this. And I'm like, well, like, wow, Willie, you never really came at me rapid firely like this. Like, what's going on? You already was on my radar, right? You already was on my radar. I'm saying things. I'm throwing you nuggets out there in Texas. You missing it. Well, brother Willie, you could have played it. Well, you didn't say it. Well, I mean, sometimes I won't say it. I mean, if you're just listening, that should apply to you. And then became out in Texas, brother. Well, you played? No, I didn't play that. You text me right back. Hey, bro, I need a number. Brother Willie, I just gave you a number. Had his cash app, birthday. You send my man, brother Willie, something. Now, this is a brother Willie who I think I know. But again, radar was always on. Like, bro, that's not who you think that might be, bro. That's not a real individual, bro. That's a certain guy who you know who it might be, or it might be one of them certain women who just want to always be close to you to see what you're doing, even though they claim you copied or but that's one of those people, bro. So I just kindly blocked them 2 weeks ago. Then it got aggressive, started getting phone calls. Went on put that to spam. Then I started getting weird emails. Went on put that to spam. So I was like, you told me all I needed to know. You told me all I needed to know. So you can't befriend everybody, man. You can get on social media and you start looking at these profiles like, oh, this is a cool individual, man. And people ain't who you think they are, bro. That's not a real person. That's not a real person. Like the other idiot used to be on my page with a messed up profile. You probably don't even see the profile no more. The profile I put up there and said it was a fake page. That was Mr. Stelly all this time. That I was cussing out, saying you need to do something with your head. Look like you're going to King's Dominion in '89 and '88 and stuff. Bro, you sitting there talking to nobody, bro. You talking to nobody. But you gotta I'm talking about anything you do, man. You just gotta switch your game up, man. Cause I'm a nice going person. I'm easy, to get along with. But you gotta watch who you befriend out here, man. This is a dangerous world, especially when it comes to the internet. You can't befriend everybody, man. And I had brother Willie, and even with the stories with his wife, and I hope, I hope I'm wrong one day, right? I hope I'm wrong because if it was that serious, any individual would have tried to prove their case. Yeah, you blocked me, but there's more phones out here, third eye. I need to really call you now, bro, and let you know, bro, you making a mistake. That's what I would have done. Furthermore, let me know you was just one of these fake individuals who be on social media. I got a lot of when it comes to social media, and I don't know how it ever got here. I don't have nothing. Yeah. What's all the hate about? We don't have nothing. We all get up, go to work, come home. We all struggling, but for some reason, many think they better than others, right? So I don't know where that attitude came from. But shoot, if I wanted to plead a case, I'm grabbing somebody else's phone, like, bro, man, bro, this me, man, bro, this me. Why you doing me like that? I wouldn't just give up, but that lets me know you was right, man. You was right. Wouldn't you do this? Wouldn't anybody else do this if they lost me or you lost a friend? Hey man, can I holler at you, man? Are you sure this is how it's gonna be? Or you should I have grabbed somebody else's phone? I think he got an iPhone, man. Third eye, I'm FaceTiming you, man. But how do I know you still Willie? What I gotta show you my ID now? No, it ain't that serious, but I, I don't know, man. But shout out to New York City. Um, I gotta get up New York. New York. If anybody don't have no old tennis, I know New York City got all of the tennis that I'm looking for. And one thing about New York, man, you can be walking past the stores see New York gives you that. And many probably don't remember. Some probably claim they used to go to New York, but my visits there, that's why I like watching Everybody Loves Chris. In New York, they had the tennis shoes on the rack, and the rack just go around in circles, and you just be looking in the window like, oh my god. Versus the shoes just sitting there, they got theirs just going around in circles, and you looking in the window, you like, oh my god. So shout out to NY, man, the city that never sleeps, man. I got to get up there and try to get my cousin to take a ride. We had our days up Southern Fried Chicken. I think it's not there no more. Had some days in the tunnel. When you too young to go in there, or man, let youngin come in, man. He ain't doing nothing, or leave youngin in the room, man. But we had some fun, man. New York City, man. There's nothing like it. Love me some New York, man. You go to the Century 21s, the clothing store. I mean, that's when it was going on 219, 219, bus and train. Oh yeah, bus and train dream. Shout out to Man Roof. I had to come back. You had a dream about a bus and a train, bro. But yeah, man, that was, and they keep what you're looking for up there for some reason, but you gotta watch it though, cause it's just too much fake apparel going on. It's too much, man. I know everybody like to cut corners, but it's just too much fake apparel going on. I like to go in Ralph Lauren and get me a blue bag and get me a few. Let's see. I think I got a few now. Might gotta call her. Matter of fact, I gotta call her. Get cards after you leave Ralph Lauren, man. Get cards. There you go. You got to feel the experience. All that, man. My man got nah. Your man don't have that. Your man got something. Nah, man, go in the store if you can. Go in the store. Why we taking the enjoyment out of going in the store? Go in the store. Make yourself feel like somebody. Play with the security guard. Keep looking at him. Keep looking at the door. Look at that shirt and look at the door. I be like playing with them. But for some reason they don't bite when I come in. I play a lot of mind games with my eyes. I look at this. I look at the door. And you can just see the security guard tightening up a little bit, like, Negro, I wish you would. And I just be joking, man. Like, but man, you gotta feel the experience, man. Go in there. Look at this. I'm looking at the door. He keep looking. Then I say, hey, how you doing, man? How much longer you have? Oh, and I'd be like, damn, boy, you strong looking like that and your voice sounding like that. 10116, yeah. All that, man. It wasn't nothing like NY, man. Kept the good candy up there, man. The little moms and pops, man. Their candy different from ours for some reason, man. New York had all the the Chico sticks, man. The big blows for some reason. Should I say pause? Because somebody probably be. Do I need to say pause, y'all? Pause. What you pausing for, bro? Big blows. We remember the gum where you had to just. Yeah. So had a call, guys. I got ready to bounce, but shout out to New York City. I'm gone.